It's anyone's guess as to who's cooking for the holiday potlucks that you have on your calendar, and honestly, who knows where that food has been or even what it is? Ariel Wessler shows us how to avoid the dark side of potluck food.
Stuffing, mashed potatoes.
There's nothing like a good old-fashioned potluck to start the holiday season. Just be sure the food isn't as old as the tradition, or it could spoil your celebration.
Ask yourself, do you know what was done to the food before it arrived?
If anyone knows how you can protect yourself, it's environmental health experts.
The same food safety principles would apply with a potluck as they do in restaurants.
That's Andy Linton, a former health inspector.
We see news stories all the time about events that happen, whether it's at a church or a private event, where multiple people get sick.
Recently, more than 100 people got food poisoning during a potluck at a church in Nevada. Sure, most of us know about proper hand washing, food temperature, and how to avoid cross-contamination. But I wondered how health experts know whether they should pass on a potluck. Do you ever second guess going to a potluck?
I definitely look for red flags. If I don't see tongs, spoons, things to dispense the food with, I will usually avoid those foods.
Next, you don't need to bring along a food thermometer, just keep an eye on how long the food's been left out.
Put enough food out to last about 4 hours and then replenish that food. Because if that food's been sitting out all day, it's getting that crusty film on the top of it.
Last but not least, if the food doesn't look right or you just have a bad feeling, go with your gut.
There's a food safety principle: when in doubt, throw it out.
So be on the lookout for double dippers.
Did you just double dip that shit?
And spilled food.
No, there's no 5-second rule. We would definitely suggest to get rid of that food.
A few simple ways to avoid potluck poisoning. For the list, I'm Ariel Wessler.